the the amazing atheist mentality is what lead people to become puppets of politicians, to become puppets of so-called scientists. Um, it's because people like him tend to assume what scientists says, what so-called scientists says, are science, and they tend to actually they believe in in um, in what so-called scientists says, and they don't just believe it; they actually use to correct other people. Imagine that, having the faith that what so-called scientists are saying is fact, and they don't stop there. They use it to imagine that using faith, faith in other human to correct other human. And right here saying that science is about just going for your gut. Trump defends stance on climate change. I have a natural instinct for science. Trump, of course, for example, of course, the science. Science is not just having natural instinct. That's the right path. It is the right path. Because science is the outcome of your research. It's not what you read on textbooks. It's not what so-called scientists says. It's the outcome of your own research. Your research that you observe, you test it, and repeat it many times. That's it. Science is the outcome of those three: observe, repeat, and test. And Trump is in the right path. He's a free thinker. When it comes to science, you have to be a free thinker. You have to do your own research. And the dumb of amazing atheists think that science is the words of so-called scientists. I see so many scientists who says some stupid thing, some unscientific stance, unscientific sentence. And this guy tend to believe in these so-called scientists. It's the same thing that happened to, for example, the case of evolution theory, for example. If these people think they're doing their own research, they actually think, they'll never believe in the theory of evolution, because it's not science. It's the stupid delusion for the fact that life cannot exist without being complete from the start, without being complete from the start. Trump is on the right path. Science is all about being a free thinker. Of course, he cannot just stop in having instinct for science, but actually doing research, verify if his instinct is actually science. But this guy is totally like deluded. That's why he calls himself atheist. He's totally deluded. It's sad that mentality like this actually, is the same mentality that Hitler loved of people, because you can manipulate people like him. You can use people, dumb people like amazing atheists easily. You can literally own their brain. You can these people are so easy to deceive, very easy to deceive. You just have to get a degree in science, and they're going to believe everything you say. For example, he believes in global warming. But when you ask him, have you ever done any research on climate to know it is changing? Of course not. He's just taking the words of so-called scientists as fact. These people, like as atheists, they deny reality. They tend to ignore reality. For example, it can be like, we can have like years of cold weather, but they're gonna keep saying globe is warming. Because what? Because so-called scientists are saying it's warming, even though they feeling they can see the globe is not warming at all, but they ignore reality to believe in so-called scientists, to believe in textbooks.